Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. Well, the WNBA has got a serious issue sitting right in its lap. And the issue isn't on the court, it's off of it. The truth is, probably 2/3 or more of the fan base now doesn't look like what this league has been used to over the years. And I'm not sure the league truly realizes that yet. See, there's been a massive wave of new fans tuning into the W this year, especially Indiana Fever games. And a lot of those fans were shaken and deeply upset after what happened with Charlie Kirk's assassination. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, Rod, you're really going to cover this here? I sure am. And if that makes you mad, honestly, I don't care one bit. And let me make this clear, we won't be sugarcoating or holding back on those streams. That's just not what we do. If that offends you, so be it. Because here's the reality. The WNBA has made the choice to keep giving a platform to players like Natasha Cloud, who went out of her way to spread falsehoods about Charlie Kirk. And that is not something fans are just going to ignore. So, it's starting to make the rounds now and a lot of people are paying attention. And the WNBA knows it too. Take a look at this. Fever fan calls them out, and what does the league do? They block the fan. Straight up blocked him for simply speaking the truth. And then you've got Natasha Cloud out here saying this nonsense, claiming he lobbied to be shot in public, that he literally called for executions. Absolute lies. On top of that, she threw in that he was a Republican, which we now know is completely false. Even CNN, of all outlets, had to admit it, and you know they didn't want to touch that. The reality is, he was the only leftist in his household, and had a transgender boyfriend. That's the truth. And yet, Natasha goes online, totally unhinged, filling her timeline with lie after lie after lie. And fans aren't taking it lightly. Especially those who watch Caitlin Clark and follow the Indiana Fever. They're furious. They're not just shrugging this off. They feel betrayed, and they're letting the league know it. Now let's see the X reaction. Fans were not holding back at all. One Fever supporter wrote, "So the WNBA blocks fans for asking questions, but lets Natasha Cloud spread lies without consequence? Disgraceful." Someone wrote on X, "If they started banning useful idiots, they wouldn't have anyone left to play in games. Hey, yeah, ban those bastards. Not acceptable. If some white player joked about this happening the other way around, you'd open an investigation into the entire city where that person played. This is When you consider you opened an investigation on the Indiana Fever fan base because Angel Reese claimed racism, you opened that investigation. By the way, WNBA, we're not going to shut up about this. I'm not going away on this. The most purely entertaining league in sports. That is, if you're strongly intrigued and interested in watching really dumb people try to build something while calling you an idiot for suggesting they hold the hammer by the wooden end. The WNBA is crashing and burning. The activist league would never ban one of their biggest activists. The left is delusional, sick, violent, and low IQ. They won't change. The WNBA will not do anything. We all know this. They'll probably suspend and fine anybody who praises him. They're woke. They don't have moral values, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. By the way, I know all these people commenting here, they're all Indiana Fever fans. And this is going viral, 1 million views on it. Natasha Cloud said Charlie Kirk should be shot in public. Now you see this. This was 15 hours ago. This was yesterday during the New York Liberty game. The WNBA not only continued to platform Natasha Cloud, they put multiple posts up celebrating this heinous individual who's out there spreading lies about Charlie Kirk. This league has no spine. Kathy Engelbert, Adam Silver, you've got no spine at all. You better realize the demographics of your fans have changed, but they can certainly change back. They can change back. The WNBA has now posted multiple highlights from Natasha Cloud after her heinous remarks about Charlie Kirk. Remarks that, if she worked a different job, would get her terminated from employment. I believe she should be banned for life from the league. I'm not backing off that. I'm going to escalate it, and I will continue to escalate it. Seriously, it's ridiculous. I'm sick of this woke-ass league. KC from Behind the Line. The YouTube channel Behind the Line. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Don't think most would care if the entire league was shut down. This was last night. Natasha Cloud's elite game electrified the Liberty. That was after midnight this morning. They posted something about her? Oh no, wait, they didn't. This was actually just a post they put up, and after people found out about her comments, fans were letting them have it. No one watches your dog product anyway, but a player celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk isn't being addressed. You effing low-life liberals. F your league. I just canceled my subscription to Paramount Plus. I will never watch an organization that supports players who condone the assassination of a person. Natasha Cloud? If this is the type of person working with your organization, you deserve the Bud Light treatment. She needs to be fired. It doesn't matter what you thought of him, mocking anyone's death is just immoral. It doesn't matter if they're left, right, white, black, Hispanic. That's a great comment. Natasha Cloud is a violent fascist. Disgusting league. F the WNBA. Yeah, people aren't going away. What are you going to say about Natasha Cloud and her hateful comments? Natasha Cloud, have a great game? Someone justifying murder isn't good for your brand. WNBA, get rid of her. Terminate this racist POS from the WNBA. People are saying, meet the murderer supporter. This is not going to die. This story is not going away anytime soon. People are absolutely livid right now. The WNBA has crossed another line, banning fans from other sports simply because they dared to criticize the league or call out its hypocrisy on a public platform. That's where we are. And let me tell you, the backlash is only growing louder. Now, I've already heard some people trying to twist this around. They're saying, well, isn't this a violation of free speech? No, it's not. Let's clear that up right now. Free speech means you can say what you want without the government throwing you in jail for it. That's it. It doesn't mean you get a lifetime pass to keep your job, your platform, or your access no matter what you say. That's not how this works, and it never has. So why are people getting banned or even losing their employment over this? Simple. If you go out there and you start running your mouth in support of something that any rational person would find disgusting or unhinged, then you are exposing who you are. And guess what? Normal people don't want to be around that. They don't want to share a workplace, a locker room, or even a public setting with someone who openly celebrates chaos, violence, or cruelty. It's not about silencing opinions. It's about protecting basic standards of decency. Let's be honest. No reasonable human being is going to clap their hands and cheer when someone gets hurt. That's not normal behavior. That's not something to defend under the banner of free expression. That's straight up deranged. And when you reveal yourself to be in that camp, don't be shocked when people say, we're done with you. You're not welcome here anymore. And this is why so many are furious with the WNBA right now. Instead of addressing real issues, they're choosing to silence anyone who dares call them out. They're setting a precedent that says, toe the line or you're gone. And fans, both inside and outside the league, are watching closely. This fire isn't dying down. If anything, it's spreading. But hey, that's just my take. Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I want to hear from you. Do you think the league is going too far here? Or do you think they're justified? Either way, this conversation isn't going anywhere. That's all for now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay tuned.